left, Tannon, Grace on your right. Bant Spirits versus Mono Green Tron, round number 13 about to be underway.
So Catlight started off this tournament 0-2, rattled off 7 straight to make it to the second day. This match, effectively to keep top 8 dreams alive for both players, though unclear with Catlight's tiebreakers being what they are, if she is able to get there, even with winning the next 3 rounds. But Tannon certainly live for top 8 with a 3-0 here.
Tannon going to play another Tron piece after that Chromatic Star. So he's got 2 of the 3. It leads me to believe that he probably has the 3rd then. As Cat going to kick things off there with a Noble Hierarch.
Yeah, if you didn't have it rolled up, you would typically see someone cracking the star to go digging for a scrying or a stirrings. So if he's sitting there with it, suggests he's got everything he needs already.
Well, that's a really good Magic card.
Hell of a game.
Karn is going to go up to 10. There's a forest for Tannon. That's exiled now via Karn. Catlight is going to sacrifice this Misty Rainforest. And we'll probably see a Spell Queller here in just a moment as there's an untapped Hollow Fountain for Catlight. Things presumably get better after sideboard, but I think game 1 is... Whew.
Yeah, the Band Spirits is trying to just sort of win a bunch of small battles is where the deck is at its best. People that go way over the top, things that are outside of Spell Queller range, things that you can't, fizzle with untarget ability effects, all that. It's matchups are typically pretty tough.
We're going to head back over to Catlight now. Drew another land for the turn. Island and a copy of Flooded Strand in hand. I'm going to sacrifice the Flooded Strand. Search for a land. Basic Plains. We'll see what comes next. Gonna have to get pretty aggressive here. Looks like it might be Supreme Phantom. All right. And another Supreme Phantom. All right, well, able to give something resembling some beatdowns now. Spellcaller is going to be able to attack for 5/4 in combination with the Lords plus 1 Exalted. Get a little bit of work done. Going to knock Grace down to 15. Now the question is, does Grace have a big follow-up after the Karn?
And I like Light here not even bothering with the Karn. Mm-hmm. There's no possible way to attack that down. You're just going to have to play through it, and I think attacking Grace's life total is her best route here. I think it's a low odds play, but I think attacking the Karn down is a 0%er.
Yeah, I don't think that trying to kill Karn here is anything is going to be successful.
Now, if Grace takes the Karn down to kill something, and you have a clean shot at it, maybe it's different.
Yeah.
If Grace wants to just keep plussing the Karn, no big deal. You can. You don't have to be
scrying.
Too worried about that.
The thing too is, I think that by playing the game this way, this does open up the ability for Cat to, maybe draw running collected companies.
For sure.
And be able to steal a game that way.
If Karn goes down, maybe you pick off Karn. If Karn goes up, well, who really cares? You have stuff on the battlefield. You can lose cards out of your hand. Doesn't matter all that much.
Karn is going to go up again. So it's up to 14 now. The follow-up, I think, might be Oblivion Stone, and that's probably game.
All right. This is too much.
Yes.
But that's okay. Can't win them all.
No. No, you cannot. This is one of those times where if you're Cat, you're hoping that maybe Tannon uses the Oblivion Zone incorrectly or something.
I don't even know what that would look like.
I don't either.
What does using it badly here really mean?
That is why I said or something. So the way that Tannon could use this incorrectly is by running it face forward into a collected company in a selfless spirit.
Sure.
That's really about it. At least that's all that I can think of.
Well, if Tannon is thinking here, oh man, he's using the stone.
All right, well, cleared out the Karn, so he's got a little something done there, I suppose.
Yep. As you mentioned, if there's a collected company there, that could have been rough.
Modern Classic players, pairings for round 5 are now available online.
There's small boy. Well,
some good leftovers. Maybe he did not care that much about the selfless spirit.
I'm inclined to agree. Oh, boy. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Get in there, Catlight. Mausoleum Wanderer.
Not large.
It's 2-2. Thanks to the Drog Skull captain.
And that is not as good as one Wormcoil Engine token.
You are not wrong. In this instance, you are quite correct. I believe Cat's last card is a Path to Exile.
Sick.
That'll answer one of these. Okay. All right, so there's a way to win. It's asking a lot, but it can be done. It can be done.
Rip another path and have Tannon not draw anything for
Quite a few turns.
quite a few turns.
Yes.
Okay. You're true. It's correct. That is, there's a chance.
Got to play to your outs, as slim as they may be.
And I think Tannon might be on nothing. So
there you go. Cat's going to take 6, fall down to 8. Tannon's going to crack an Expedition map. Get a basic forest.
So Stirrings is a follow-up.
It's going to make it really hard to win.
Yeah. I mean, he has 11 mana left over here, so a lot of looks at probably the last punch he needs to throw here.
That's hard to beat, too.
Yep. Ballista counts.
Yep. Okay, it was the last one. You needed the Ballista. I don't know if that's true.
Ballista makes it so you're not even drawing a path anymore. So
Yeah.
need is a strong word, but there you are.
Well, Tanner Gray's going to win game number 1 here over Catlight. Mono Green Tron overpowers Bant Spirits. We go to the sideboard. We will see 3 Rest in Peace, 3 Night of Autumn, 2 Geist of St. Traff, 2 Stony Silence, 2 Thalia Guardian of Thraben, a Disdainful Stroke and Attention Sphere, and a Settle the Wreckage.
Not surprising that Light's got a lot of good stuff in her sideboard here because the Game 1 matchup's not great. I think Geist of St. Traff, Stony Silence, Disdainful Stroke, Detention Sphere, Night of Autumn even are all upgrades over other things she's got going on.
Other side of things, we take a look at Tanner Grayson, his 4th Rakdos, 4 Nature's Claim, 3 Thought Not Seer, 2 Spatial Contortion, a Graph Trigger's Cage, and Emrakul, the Promised End.
The 2 spatial contortions are the best thing going on here. I'm not enamored with Thragtusk in this kind of matchup when you're getting attacked all in the air. But a lot of people bring in Thragtusk kind of in all the creature matchups, and Tannon might bring in some. Maybe a few, not the full 4. Could be part of the range.
This seems tough for Cat.
I think things get a little bit better after sideboard. She's got some real cards. Geist, Stony Silence, and Disdainful Stroke are all better.
That's
better.
5 real cards.
Yeah, that's 5 real cards.
Better than... I mean, I kind of want to get through this Vial out of the deck. I don't got time for that.
Yeah, Vial could be the card.
Maybe. Rattle Chains is fine.
There's a lot of just mediocre creatures.
Yeah.
Could cut pretty easily.
All right, well, game number 2 going to be underway here in just a moment. I think we are going to take a look at our Season 2 schedule here of the SCG Tour. Bang, canceled.
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 Take that, Philadelphia. We're in Dallas and then Charlotte Regional Championships November 10th. That's Modern. Head over to go.starcgames.com/regionals. As we get actually everything's up now. You can get all the information you want for that event. Then teams in Vegas, Modern in Baltimore, first weekend in December, and then Season 2 Invitational, December 7th through 9th. Modern and Standard is the Invitational formats.
We got some play mats to go along with this. Our first one here should be Siege Gang Commander. That's for our Standard Opening Classic players. Next is Land of War Elves. That's for our Modern Opening Classic players. And then finally, Wizards Lightning for our Legacy Opening Classic players. Free exclusive play mats available to each and every single one of you with entry into any of our 2018 Season 2 Open Classic or Infinite Challenge packages. Go.starcitygames.com/schedule for more information. 8 pieces of chicken, huh?
Yeah. Well, that's what was ordered. Didn't eat all of it.
I'll admit it, I ate one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you got in there.
That's good.
It was great.
A perfect blend. Crunchy, spicy, but not too spicy,
Yeah.
and deliciousness. I haven't had fried chicken in a really long time, so that was a delight. Gus's. Now I'm just going to do... Matthias, Ryan, you guys are off the Texas shows now. I'll risk my health of getting sick for that fried chicken.
I don't know. The times that we've come here and you've gotten sick have been
It's bad.
really bad.
It's bad. It's bad. I can't see anything.
Your eyes swell up. Tears streaming down your face.
It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good. It's not good. But that was before I found out about the fried chicken. Mm-hmm. I'd rather just... I'd eat the fried chicken just blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just rub the particles of it in my eyes to make my eyes worse. It's fine. My eyes are already on fire, so why not? Bant Spirits versus Mono Green Tron here. 2 of the more played decks. We got 6 copies of Bant Spirits in day 2. Tron, we got 5. Most played deck, Dredge. Second most played, Humanos. 10 Dredge, 7 Humans. 65 players in day number 2 of competition here. Zan Saeed pacing the field with Humans here this weekend. He's in first place. Dredge is in second place currently. See if Cat Light can tie things up here with Bant Spirits. It is a very difficult matchup, especially when Tannon Grace draws like that.
Yeah, just opening on natural Karn on 3. I think Light has nothing to interact with that draw, really.
No. Not a lot that she can do about that. It's kind of the way it goes. But Bant Spirits is capable of some pretty explosive draws. Can hit the ground running, and some timely Mausoleum Wanderers or Spell Quellers can make things difficult, and a timely Path Exile on a threat. Or maybe you don't care about Karn Liberated in a certain game that you're playing. But much like when playing Humans, Oblivion Stone is still going to be a huge problem if it resolves.
And that's why, I think the best thing that Light's bringing to the table post-board are her copies of Stony Silence. Is she could have played through the Karn. I mean, it was not going to be good for her, obviously, but Tannon had it on the play, and it looked like, she was still able to force the issue such that Grace had to Oblivion Stone away his own Karn. But Oblivion Stone's the hardest thing to answer. There really isn't an answer to it game 1. Post-board, Stony Silences could be really key there.
I guess I will say that the combination of Stony Silence, Spell Queller countering it, and Selfless Spirit means that Oblivion Stone, while still game over if it is activated in most instances, there are ways for Cat to combat it.
Yeah.
I will say that. Cat is going to mulligan. And looks super thrilled about it.
Maybe one of those heartbreaking, one land Stony Silence hands.
Looks like Tannon will mulligan as well. Quick check for all you Cleveland Brown fans out there.
Brown out.
Not today. 2.
2 points.
2 points at halftime. That's my team.
It's that Baker Mayfield magic. what he's known for.
Baker the Love Maker. That's my guy. Against the 32nd ranked defense in football. Mustered a healthy 2 through one half of competition.
That implies that it was the defense who got that one.
That's correct. That's correct. For all you fantasy football fans out there, I hope your week is going as miserably as ours is.
I don't know. Miserable is a strong word.
I used it on purpose.
You can just not care.
I used it on purpose. The Browns are horrible. But don't worry. Your Indiana Colts defense is looking nice.
That was not a challenging play to make. Derek Anderson, are you kidding me? I can't believe that.
11 of 14. 90 yards.
Yeah, that means there's a lot of checkdowns. I could go 11 for 14 for 90 yards.
And don't worry, he's already got 1 pick.
Yeah, that sounds like my line.
That's our
1 pick 6, 11 for 14 for 90 yards.
That's our guy.
Then Sullivan checks it down.
Former Cleveland Browns great.
Sullivan surveys the field, checks it down.
Yeah. Playing it safe before getting killed by a linebacker.
Takes a knee.
Yeah.
Fetal position on top of the football.
I would love to see you play quarterback for like 5 plays in the NFL. Just a quick check down to Frank Gore or whoever. Because there's a Mausoleum Wanderer and a Thalia, Guardian of Thraben.
I'm guessing it's fun to think about, but the moment where you would actually be under center and then look up, you'd be like, this was a really bad idea. Why did so many people agree to let this happen?
Yeah.
Right.
It'd be horrible.
Yep.
So these people are going to seriously run at me?
Yeah, they look really fast.
Yeah.
and strong. They look really fast and strong.
There's the Tower of Power. Why are they so mad? They're all paid pretty well. I don't understand why they're so mad.
They're in really good shape. They must work out like all the time, basically, to look like that.
Tannon's got a green mana floating. Well, now colors from the tapping of the tower into another chromatic sphere. Pass the turn back. We'll go to Catlight.
Grace there acknowledging that he's just paying the mana for Thalia.
This will be an attack for 3. That's the easy part here for Cat. It's going to knock Tannon down to 16. Let's see what the follow-up's going to be, assuming there is one. Looks like Cat's hand is a little bit land-heavy.
So 2 lands and a path and a collected company is what I see?
That's what it looks like, yeah. Collected company with Thalia, a Nanbo, as they say. Now Tannon's got some stuff to think about.
That isn't true. A Tron player has never had a thing to think about.
Are you
the hands play themselves.
Are you on the anti-Tron train?
I'm not on the anti-Tron train. I don't care about that. I'm saying there's a script. You just follow a script.
Is Sanctum of Ugin on turn 3 part of the script?
You'd prefer for that not to be the case.
Okay. Cat's going to play a Flooded Strand, another Mausoleum Wanderer, and now it's an attack for 4. Grace is going to fall down to 12.
I mean, there is the question of, normally the operations of this deck is just cycle to try to hit Tron and then go from there. So Tannon playing a Sanctum of Ugin and not doing anything with the star is somewhat noteworthy.
Carnage. Trigger the Sanctum, potentially. Yes. Let's see what the Sanctum's going to find. That's a really powerful magic card. That is really, really, really powerful.
I expect Tannon probably just to go up here with the Karn. It's not like Light has a whole lot of pressure here. I'm not really interested in doing anything about the Thalia, because if Light's on 2 cards in hand, it means that if it's land plus Collected Company, the most dangerous combination, you get one or the other. But Tannon needs to do some math here to see what happens if Light draws a Spirit.
If I'm Cat Light, if Tannon goes down, I'm probably going to path whatever he goes down on. so that I can guarantee that I can company.
Well, now she doesn't even.
Oh, it doesn't have to. Doesn't have to.
If
See, it doesn't have to. I don't. Yeah, I don't like this because she doesn't need to do this anymore. Because
Right.
company is only going to cost 4.
Yeah, my preference there would just be, if Grace goes after a Mausoleum Wanderer, that's fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead. But if he's going to go after the Thalia, that frees up the Collected Company regardless.
Yep. And I'm going to sacrifice Flooded Strand, too.
But Light's position is not bad here if she's able to fire off this Collected Company.
It's fine.
I mean, the Ballista's still
That's a
a
problem.
major issue, but
Depends on what company finds. If company finds 2 Drogskull captains, then who
Yeah.
cares about walking Ballista?
then you're just dealing.
How about that?
Then you're just dealing.
Yeah, how about that? It's going to have to be a main phase company, though.
Yeah, I can't just knock the Karn down to 1.
There's Horizon Canopy. Crack the canopy there.
I think I prefer err on the side slightly of not doing that, because you're not going to find a thing to do better than cast the Collected Company. And now there's just an exposed card in your hand to either this Karn or a potential follow-up Karn.
Yeah, in that instance, if my plan here is to hit exactly 2 Drogskull captains, I don't want to. If I draw one, I'm going to be mad.
Well, that I don't think matters very much because it's 6 card versus. Oh, okay, looks like
I guess the plan is just to leave. Is just to leave this up.
sure. Okay. Yeah, I guess the logic here from Light side is if he goes up and exiles a card, then I'll just cast the Collected Company. And
Well, that's the only way he's going to use this Karn. 'Cause it's down to 1.
Oh, she's just keeping up
True.
appearances
Yep.
the whole pull. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Just trying to trap Tannon here.
All right, so here's company.
It's a lot of patience. That's a lot of discipline.
Supreme Phantom. Might be Supreme Phantoms, plural. It is.
And now Light is empty-handed.
Yep.
I don't want to get too tricky here, and I think I just want to knock out one of the...
He can't really kill very much. He can kill one thing.
Right. But I want to kill one thing.
Sure.
I suppose the other... Yeah, I guess he can just go... Well, no, taking down the Wanderers isn't very good here.
Well, the Wanderers are 3 toughness right
Right,
now.
exactly. You get 1.
Yep. Or you can kill Supreme Phantom, because Phantom's a 2/4.
Yeah, I just want to kill a Phantom then. The Phantom, if you kill a Phantom also... I guess you can't save the Karn regardless. There's no way to do that. Yeah, I don't know how it's anything but just kill one of the Phantoms. And if Light wants to spend her turn knocking out your Karn, you still have Ballista plus mana.
Selfless Spirit, maybe? Stony Silence. It's a good draw.
Okay. Okay. It's a very good draw.
So, gonna attack Karn and kill it. Yep, gotta get rid of that so Karn can't take care of Stony Silence and just pass the turn back. Ancient Stirrings, Nature's Claim. Alright, this game's probably not
Yeah.
good.
Yep. And now Grace is really in control here.
Spatial Contortion.
Yeah, he just
It's
gets
just a 1/3.
Yeah, he gets to clear up everything now.
Yep. And Cat's deck is very, very, very soft to Walking Ballista.
Yep. I think Light now looking to see, is there any way to break this up by using the Mausoleum Wanderers? The answer is no, and even if the answer was yes, it still doesn't do anything about the Walking Ballista in the long term.
Make you pay. Yeah, it's all bad news here for Catlight.
Yeah, there's no, there's no good line from here.
And I think Cat is slowly coming to that realization. Two counters there on the Ballista. And I'm going to attack. And pass the turn back.
I don't know.
Tannon now going to play a Sylvan Scrying. Get himself a tower. And he's going to grow his Ballista. And slowly but surely run away with this game. With the Ballista. He's going to just put more counters on this thing, and unless Cat draws a path, this game will be over in short order.
Yeah, and I think you would have seen a path by now.
Yeah. It's tough here, too, because for Cat, I think she had that hiccup by pathing her own Thalia, so she could have had a path this game. She had a path this game.
Yeah. I don't know how much of a difference it would have made just because, the Ballista was so good, just the turn in question. But yeah, now we're here.
Well, the turn that Tannon played the Ballista, he was able to kill the Supreme Phantom.
Yeah.
And then Cat would have I can't talk. Cat would have had a path for it then.
Right. Yeah.
And still had a battlefield and still would have been attacking. And Karn would have been dead and there would have been no Ballista. And then she would have peeled off the Stony Silence. Now the Stony Silence got killed by Nature's Claim, and the Spatial Contortion would have still killed something. But Cat would still have a little bit left over. Not sure if those leftovers would have been good enough to win, but she still would have had a little bit left over. This is a collected company. 2 Droxgol Captains would be a start towards something.
Night of Autumn's not shabby.
Night of Autumn's not horrible.
Again, it's an opportunity to get the Ballista off. You're going to lose everything as a consequence of this, but...
So Ballista will be used when we head back over to Tannon. Ooh, crack a sphere, draw a card. There's a Stirrings. Another Ballista. Also a World Breaker in there. World Breaker's actually a pretty good card in this matchup. Another land. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 mana. And he had a mana floating. Yeah, so 18 mana. So just a 9/9, no big deal.
Big draw.
Gonna need to be a good one. Gonna need to be a good one. That's gonna do it. Tannon Gray's gonna win this match over Catlight. 2-0. Mono Green Tron gonna take care of Bant Spirits, and what is a pretty difficult matchup, I think, there for Bant Spirits and Catlight. So Tannon Gray will move on to 10-3. Catlight's